permission, roughly 40 acres, and then right over there in the gap high up, another possibly 20 acres. The farmer told me it was sweet corn, which I can see the remnants of. Now the sweet corn is used for silage for animal feed and for the production of biomethanol, electricity production in other words. And here we have the Roman road right over there in the yonder. I don't know if you can see the cars, but along there, possibly through the trees in the very, very far distance, the road from Hastings to Rochester. So a new permission. It's not the flattest terrain and it's very muddy, but I'm just going to get on and give it as many hours as I can today. And I'll see you at the first hole. Iron signal there. Now, shall I dig it? 50-50. It's sticky, the soil. Something large. It's a piece of tin can or piece of aluminium, unfortunately. Right, on to hole number 2. Right, this one's a lot better. 15. So about 30% up the non-ferrous, 50% depth. It's not got any of the iron tone of the first signal. 15, probably a button. Let's hope. Oh, it's quite shallow, whatever it is. So, right. What are you going to be? Unfortunately, it's just a piece of wire. Someone might know what this is. I do rather think it's modern, unfortunately. Just from the patina, but the patina can be misleading. Right, 15. It's going to be shallow. Right after that hole there. See something? Is that a button? Yeah, it's a 4-hole button. There you go. It's a vestige of human activity. So, there you go. Bouton. There we go. At 15, I can actually see it. Is that the other button off the same garment? Yes, it's exactly the same as the last one, about 30 feet across further down the field. Pretty much exactly the same. But this one averages 24. Right. Where are you? Where's it gone? I wonder if it's still in the ground. Oh, it's in my hand. First coin, is it? A coin. What do we got? Yeah. Another pre-decimal. Right, a nice 18 on the surface. What's it going to be? Oh dear, it's a tin can, unfortunately, not a piece of gold. I think that's another button, isn't it? Is that a button? Yeah, another 4-holer. Seems like this person lost a lot of buttons. 21 out of that hole, but very broken. You won't be able to hear because I've got the Bluetooth on. It's a bit better. Ah, that's interesting. Another coin. Let's have a go. Have a look. Oh yeah, George VI, the one with the parting. The other one looking left is George V. He, not such an apparent parting, so 30s, 40s, that sort of date. 9 or 10. Getting a bit of a signal break-up for some reason to my Bluetooth headphones. It's something small. It's a tiny fragment of copper. I don't know what that is, but fairly modern looking, unfortunately. On the 1800s maps, there's a building. I don't think it's a house, but there's a pond in the trees over there, and there's a proliferation of pottery everywhere, which is mainly Victorian. This one's on the surface. 19, I don't know if you can see it. I think it's a halfpenny or halfpenny. Right where the building was 150 years ago. So is that a Victoria? Just lying there on the surface. Quite a dark patina. Not really sure. This one was an 18, very shallow. It's a musket ball. So a musket ball. Same vicinity of where that building was in the 1800s. Right, I've got a 22. Yeah. Don't know why my signal's breaking up in my headphones. I think it's there. Shrapnel, World War II. Or World War One. I would suggest it's World War II though. Suspect World War II. Alright, this is a really clean signal. 22, 20 to 22. I think I can see something lead down there. No, that's a stone. Ah, was a coin in the end. So worth poking around for. Don't know what type of coin. I'm still very near that building that was that Victorian building. Right, Edward George VI again. So Second World War era. I just discovered why my Bluetooth was crackling. I was connected both to my detector here and my phone at the same time. So obviously these Sound Blaster headphones are dual connectivity, so you have to turn the Bluetooth off on your phone. 13. Another button possibly. It's in here, whatever it is. What do we got? That is a button of some description. Yeah, another 4-holer. This field is covered, but this is a different style. So this is the field of 4-hole buttons. Alright, this one's a 17. In the area of all the 4-hole buttons. That's better. Now I've turned the Bluetooth off on my phone, it's a hell of a lot better. Couldn't work with that. Alright. Where is it? What have we got? On earth? Oh, not another one. Oh, another one. Someone's emptied a drawer full of these things out, or they're all the same, or most of them are, 90% of them are. Right, another 13 or 14. Of course, I don't want to null 13, 14, 17, because obviously that's where you'd likely find hammered coins as well, so bit of a nuisance really. Another one. There must be a drawer full of these things just scattered across the field. Why? Nice 26 or 27, I don't know if you can see it there. Another pre-decimal coin. There you go. Yep, shit halfpenny, so Second World War era. 11 in the button patch still. Right, 16, it's going to be a button, isn't it? Right, I'm coming back. 4-hole button. Annoyingly, I don't know what era these buttons are. They're modern obviously, but I'll still battle away in this area because obviously in amongst the buttons there might be something. The 9, I think it's a button but it's a different style. I think that's, is that a tomback? Yeah, it's a tomback button, so something a little bit older. Probably early 19th century, there you go. Shattered, unfortunately. Pewter button. It wasn't a button, it was a higher number, 25. I don't know what it, I don't think it is anyway. Nope, I'm wrong. It is a button. Got every variety of buttons here in this patch. I don't know how much longer I can remain or sustain here. I had a load of conglomerated mud on the end of the search coil, so it got heavier and heavier. So I went over to the grass. I just ran it through the grass for a bit. Now it's much lighter because the weight just builds up and up, well away from the area with the proliferation of buttons. Let's hope this one isn't another one, unless they've been liberally scattered everywhere in this 40 acres. See what this is. Oh, it is another blooming... No, it's not. It's a coin. Oh, thank God for that. 5p with nickel turning red like that. Super nickel. It's only 129, but the clay is so heavy here. I'm on a grass bit here and I've shaken a lot of the mud off the search coil, but the weight, the extra weight of walking with sort of half a ton of mud on each boot, as I say, it's only 129, does make it particularly arduous, but I'll keep going. I got a 10. Very shallow 10. Alright, what is it? Something tiny. Something tiny. What have we got there? Oh, something old, finally. Old looking. Oh, I don't know what that is. Looks like a pendant or something. You probably can't see unless I... It's something slightly older, anyway. $19. Signal that you relish. Oh, but not one of these. 303. World War II cartridge. World War I, World War II. Most likely the latter. 19. Probably near to, well, near to that 303, so could be another of those. That's fallen out, musket ball. There you go. Second daily musket ball today. Right, 12 or 13. This is going to be, I think it's a button. I think that's a button, yeah. 4-hole button, but not in our button patch. Same sort of vintage, I think that's Victorian. 13, right close to that button. So, is it going to be another button? Yes, indeed. Nice tomback one though this time. Pretty plain. Early 19th century tomback. 19. I think that musket ball. Brown bass. 15 out of that hole. I think that's another musket ball. There's a region of musket balls here, so either there was a target or that one's virtually untouched, so it may be the point from which they were firing them. Anyway, another musket ball. Right, 23. I think this is going to be a machine gun bullet. I might be wrong. Where have we gone? Oh, it's there. It's a coin. It's another coin. But another pre-decimal by the looks of it. George V, 20s, 30s, 1920s, 1930s. Nope. Didn't film this one. 13 or 14 on the scale. It does look like it's a token of some description. There may in fact be two from the same hole. Exactly. So there's a 14 parked very close together. That lead token, if that's what it is. Alright, it's in here. Sounds like lead. Another piece of lead. Whether that's a token or not, I don't know. Interesting. I really don't want to rub it too hard. The 20. Modern. Toy car. This one's an 18. Musket ball. Plenty of musket balls in this field. The 20. Don't know what it's going to be. Right, it's in my hand. Musket ball. Another musket ball. Between 10 and 13. I think this is modern. I don't know what that is in there. Another lead token, I think. Or maybe not. Piece of lead. Piece of lead. Might have something on it, just can't tell till we clean it up, unfortunately. The noise in the background, some sort of wood cutting machine. This was an 18. Another musket ball. Another musket. Time is 3:28 in the afternoon now. Been at it a while. It's a 19. Where are you? In here, in this clod. Probably another musket ball. Yep, another musket. Gonna have a bag full of these at the end of this. Area of the field, there's a proliferation of these tiny lead pieces as well as some musket balls, but I'm pretty sure that's a token. See the decoration on it. When we clean it up, that'll look quite nice. So I've had about 5 or 6 of these, maybe 10. come into focus. Same hole. And another one. They're all basically the same design. That button there might have to be the last find of the day. 446. 446. It's a nice 19. Musket ball. Finish the day with a musket ball that's hit something quite hard. See, it's flat on one side. Got to head off now. Quick summary, 90 finds in total, so a long session, 6 hours, but it goes to show the proliferation of targets in this area was quite high compared to normally. So 25 bits of rubbish, bottom left corner here, 2 bits of lead, I think it was 14 musket balls, showing that possibly there was a firing range there in the 18th century. One item I didn't mention was a poor man's ring. Now I thought it was a piece of plumbing, but there is in fact a hallmark. So that was originally silver, I would imagine, with a high copper content, probably 20th or 19th century. Umbrella slider, find these quite commonly, or parasol slider. This looks like Art Deco to me, so it might be an earring or something. Then I had about 9 pre-decimal coins. There is one Victoria, which was this one. In fact, that was the one lying on the surface near to the brick shed or whatever it was, building farthing with George the VI. So mostly early 20th century. Then I had all these buttons, which is mysterious. I'll post pictures up of those. Random bits of lead and more interesting buttons. This one's a Royal Air Force coat button. I don't know if you can see it. What's the motto? Adieu. I don't know. Someone from the Air Force will tell me. Right. Then various tomback buttons, late 18th century, early 19th. A 50 caliber bullet, a 303, and a piece of shrapnel from an exploded shell, a 2.2 bullet there. So not much in the way of modern ordnance, which is good. Now these I kept saying were tokens, but in fact I do believe they're bag seals, so they're probably 19th century bag seals. Some of them are very small. I had hoped they're tokens, but it's looking more likely that they're 19th or 18th century bag seals. And a tipper truck. That toy car turned out to be a tipper truck. So that's it in total. I'll post all the finds up for you now. Definitely worth a revisit, because in 6 hours finding 90 finds or 90 targets is a high concentration of bits and pieces in that particular field. So definitely worth a revisit. Thanks for watching once again, and I'll look forward to, or you can look forward to seeing me on the next video. All the best. See you soon.